Welcome back to USA News Hub. Noah Lyles, Sydney McLaughlin and others' sufferings to continue as World Athletics president warns big concerns. Whether it was the 2023 World Athletics Championships in Budapest, the 2024 Paris Olympics, or the 2025 World Athletics Championships in Tokyo, one thing remained constant: extreme and unpredictable weather. Tokyo, in particular, proved brutal, with scorching heat in the opening days. This is a challenge that isn't going to go away, warned World Athletics President Sebastian Coe in 2023, and we're only beginning to see its effects. Many athletes like Noah Lyles, Sydney McLaughlin, and others even faced sudden climatic changes during their events. With the World Championships concluding last weekend in Tokyo, athletes faced more than just fierce competition. They battled the city's relentless heat. CBC Olympics reporter Devon Hero noted that by day 5, temperatures soared to a scorching 43 degrees Celsius, pushing both athletes and fans to their limits as they fought to stay cool during the finals. Talking to the media, Sebastian Coe stated, "Governments haven't really stepped up to the plate on this." He further added, "I can't see beyond the inevitability of having collectively, as Olympic sports and probably the Olympic movement, really re-engineering what the international calendar looks like." Wait, does he mean the Olympics could be completely reshaped if we fail to take climate change seriously? Exactly. What was once considered rare, irrational weather has now become the norm. These extreme shifts are happening worldwide, and the world of sports is feeling the impact too. Sebastian, in his conversation, further highlighted that research from his organization revealed that a massive 70% of the athletes are already struggling with the impacts of climate change in one way or another. It should be noted that endurance events are hit hardest by extreme heat and humidity. Take this year's men's discus throw as an example. It was an event that ideally should have been held in dry conditions, but the rain made it much worse. Many athletes slipped from their standing positions, preventing them from reaching their full potential. More so, Sydney McLaughlin-Levron's 400m flat race took place in pouring rain and gusting winds. Though the conditions were appalling, the American was able to run the fastest time in 400m, leaving her counterparts in her wake. Given the conditions, this will go down as one of the greatest performances over any distance in one of the greatest races. I'm not sure that we can go on asking some of our endurance-based athletes to be competing at times of the year which are really going to hit their performances and are probably putting them at risk as well, Coe said. This has to be addressed. As of today, the elite marathon calendar has shifted towards the fall, but the Summer Olympics remain on the traditional dates. The upcoming 2028 Los Angeles Games are set for July 14th to 30th, so major calendar changes are still years away. Last month too, Lyles' 100m season debut in London was disrupted by erratic skies and soaked tracks. Their oblique Seville claimed the win in 9.86 seconds. BYT Lyles could only muster a 10.00. However, Akani Simbine clocked 10.11. Even the fiercest sprinters were not immune to the invisible drag of a wet surface. The IOC supports the goals of the Paris Agreement, including reducing carbon emissions. New President Kirsty Coventry has pledged to prioritize climate action after engaging with over 400 Olympians who sent an open letter on the issue. Let's take a closer look at this development. Over 400 Olympians from 90 nations have united to urge the new International Olympic Committee President, Kirsty Coventry, to give importance to climate change and take action on it. Among the signatories is Australia's most decorated swimmer, Emma McKeon, who has been rooting for better treatment of the athletes. To the incoming president, we ask that over the coming years and the course of your presidency, one issue be above all others: the care of our planet, the letter read. Well, the letter was a direct plea to the president to address these matters, and it appears that Coventry has stepped forward to take action as well. The new president was elected in a single round of voting. At 41, she is the youngest ever IOC president, as well as the first woman and the first African to hold the position. Being a 7-time Olympic medalist, she understands the influence of athletes' voices. As athletes, we are role models with a unique platform to drive positive change, and this initiative will help amplify the call for climate action. The IOC president further expressed that she was inspired to see so many Olympians coming together to advocate for climate change. Her candidacy emphasizes championing sustainability across Olympic infrastructure, logistics, and operations. She appears more open-minded than others and may consider the perspectives of figures like Sebastian Coe. Regardless, what are your thoughts on the impact of global warming on the Olympics? Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this update, don't forget to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to USA News Hub for all the latest sports news and highlights. See you in the next one.